Hailey Bieber just made headlines with a jaw-dropping $1 billion deal, selling her skincare brand Rhode to ELF Beauty. But the story doesn't end there. In fact, this might not just be a business move. It might be the beginning of her exit from the chaos that's defined her marriage to Justin Bieber. While the world celebrated her billionaire status, those paying closer attention saw the signs of something much deeper unraveling. Because behind that glowing press release was a woman who might be walking away from more than just a brand. The deal was massive. $800 million in cash and stock, with another $200 million on the table if the brand hits its growth targets. Hailey remains on as Chief Creative Officer, but fans aren't convinced she's sticking around for the meetings. They say she's stacking her coins and plotting her exit, and the timing suspiciously perfect. It dropped just days after rumors about Justin Bieber's financial troubles exploded online. Coincidence? Fans don't think so. Let's be real. Things between Justin and Hailey haven't looked right for a while now. From awkward red carpet moments to interviews that felt more like damage control, the couple's energy has been tense at best. When Justin hopped on stage with SZA and kissed her hand, Hailey stood in the background, smiling through the storm. People clocked it instantly. Her expression was all, "I'm fine" on the surface, but screaming, "Get me out" underneath. Then came the Vogue cover incident. Hailey landed a career-defining fashion moment, and Justin responded with what many saw as a backhanded compliment. He casually dropped that he once told her she'd never make it on Vogue. The backlash was swift, and the post disappeared. But the damage lingered. Days later, Hailey announced the sale of Rhode. The sequence of events was way too precise to ignore. Justin's money problems go deeper than anyone thought. Back in 2022, he was given a $40 million advance for a world tour. But when the tour was canceled, he had to return $24 million. Then there's the mess with Scooter Braun. They were more than just business partners. Scooter practically raised Justin in the industry. But after Justin defaulted on a $10 million repayment agreement, things turned nasty. Audits were done, receipts were pulled, and Scooter claimed Justin still owed him nearly $9 million. Justin's team pushed back, saying Scooter had already raked in over $26 million in commissions. What followed was a public fallout that shocked fans who had followed their close relationship for years. And if that wasn't enough, Justin also sold off his entire music catalog for $200 million in 2023. That should have been a win, but insiders say it was a desperate cash grab. Industry watchers whispered that no artist sells their life's work unless they need fast money, urgently. Even Scooter begged him to wait and get better tax treatment. Justin didn't. He wanted out. And after the sale, he started ghosting old allies, firing longtime team members, and going quiet. It looked like someone trying to reset everything, except the damage was already done. In contrast, Hailey was glowing. Not just literally, she was making strategic moves. Rhode was growing rapidly. Her social media turned polished and distant, and her public appearances had a clear shift in energy. She wasn't just the pretty wife on his arm anymore. She was the boss. And the timing of the Rhode sale? It sent a message. She's not going down with the ship. Fans say she's securing the bag before stepping out of the storm. And honestly, you can't blame her. People who once dragged her for stealing Justin are now encouraging her to run. Set yourself free, they write. You shine brighter without him. It's a wild reversal. For years, she was the villain in the Selena-Justin-Hailey triangle. Now, she's the survivor trying to climb out of the wreckage. That switch speaks volumes. It's emotional whiplash, but it's also a sign of how far she's come and how far she might be willing to go. But of course, it's not all praise. Some fans aren't ready to rewrite the narrative just yet. They argue that Hailey owes Justin everything. They say she's a Nepo baby who rode the Bieber wave to the top. Before marrying him, she was known for being the daughter of Stephen Baldwin. Not exactly a household name. But once she became Hailey Bieber, doors swung wide open. Her face was everywhere, from runways to red carpets. They believe the Rhode empire didn't explode because of innovation. It exploded because she had the most recognizable last name in pop culture. And let's not forget the lawsuits. The name Rhode wasn't even original. It was already owned by a small woman-led fashion brand. Hailey's team went full legal mode and walked away with the rights, but the internet didn't forget. Critics accused her of steamrolling a smaller business just because she could. Then came accusations that Rhode copied the aesthetic and branding of another cult favorite beauty line, Summer Fridays. Packaging, vibe, even the minimalist tone, all called out. And when you're the creative director, those hits land directly on your name. Despite all of this, Hailey still walked away with $1 billion payday. And maybe that's the point. She took all the backlash, all the whispers, and still secured the win. But now that the brand is out of her hands, well, sort of, what's next? That's the question keeping fans up at night. Some believe she's about to pull the ultimate Hollywood exit. No mess, no announcement. Just a quiet fade from the Bieber marriage. Others think she's staying to clean up his mess. They believe she sold her stake not to run, but to rescue. Maybe she's trying to pay off his debts, restore his image, and give him space to regroup. If that's true, it's loyalty to a fault. Because while she's out here glowing in Vogue, securing billion-dollar deals, Justin is making headlines for awkward posts, public meltdowns, and legal disputes. And of course, it wouldn't be a Hailey story without Selena Gomez making an appearance whether she wants to or not. The moment Hailey sold Rhode, rumors started swirling that her brand had overtaken Rare Beauty in sales. Selena's fans weren't having it. They pulled receipts, graphs, engagement stats, everything. Within hours, they shut that narrative down. Rare Beauty is still going strong, second only to Fenty in the celeb beauty world. And once again, the internet found itself rehashing old wars that neither woman seems interested in fighting. But for Hailey, this moment feels like a turning point. Her energy has changed. Her expression has changed. The woman who once seemed to orbit Justin Bieber is now walking her own path. Wealthy, powerful, and a little distant. Maybe that's what growth looks like. Maybe this is her Baldwin era, fierce, focused, and no longer waiting for her husband to catch up. And yet, the debate rages on. Should she leave him? Does she owe him loyalty? Did he build her platform? Or did she make the most of what was handed to her? Is this her breakout moment? Or just a well-timed rebrand? What's clear is this. Hailey Bieber isn't just the girl in Justin's shadow anymore. She's the billionaire woman standing in the spotlight, and the world is watching her next move. So what do you think? Is this the end of the Bieber marriage? Or just a new chapter in the most complicated love story in modern celebrity history? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because if this is Hailey's quiet exit, it might just go down as the smoothest breakup in Hollywood. And something tells us she's not looking back.